India's top court is set to deliver its verdict on whether same-sex marriage can be allowed. It's a proposal that has sharply divided opinion in the country. While the government and religious groups have opposed the idea, the LGBT community is hopeful that the court will give its approval 5 years after it decriminalised homosexuality. Arunaday Mukherjee reports.
I want to get hitched. I'm just saying, we want to get married.
You are not a normal human being.
How are their lives getting affected by people like us?
The fight for rights is louder than ever. Forging ahead, demanding change. Excited and hopeful that the Supreme Court will now recognize same-sex marriage. It's what Utkarsh Saxena and Ananya Kotia have been wanting. A college romance. They've been together for 15 years.
Interests, when we met were things like Indian politics.
They want to get married and have what every Indian married couple has: equal rights.
We both want to be parents, we want to start a family, and we can't adopt children, and we can't start a family, we can't go for surrogacy.
Jointly owning property, or even things like if there's a medical emergency, what right does he have to take decisions on my behalf?
So just sort of emotional reasons, but also practical reasons, this judgment means a lot for our day-to-day life.
The Supreme Court deliberations are already a win. Even that was unthinkable when they were growing up.
There was a lot of mockery and phobia in society. Even though we were best friends for everyone, if there was like an intimate moment between two guys, it was a butt of jokes. I was always terrified and scared. I mean, anyway, I'm not going to have a personal future, but this would end my social life and this would end my professional life.
Marriage is not only a question of dignity, as if that were not enough. It is also a bouquet of rights that LGBTQ people are being denied.
India's constitution is key to this issue. It promises equality to all.
Yes,
Opposing sides have fought it out in the country's highest court.
Right to get a particular social relationship recognized as a marriage is not a fundamental right.
A former judge of the Delhi High Court agrees.
They believe in live-in relationship. Yahan bhi hai.
Justice S.N. Dhingra claims it's against India's culture. He and 20 other former judges wrote to the Supreme Court against the proposal.
समलैंगिक विवाह क्या है? Abnormality है.
What is same-sex marriage? It's an abnormality. A marriage should be between a man and a woman. How can same-sex couples adopt?
But why should society interfere?
Are they not part of the same society?
So if they are part of the same society, then shouldn't they have the same rights?
But that's only if they comply by the existing societal norms.
It took 70 years for the Supreme Court to legalize gay sex in 2018. The verdict triggered hope that the right to marry might not be far behind.
It's rare to see members of the LGBTQ+ community claim public spaces like these. In a country like India, where social stigma and taboo are still very much associated with sexual identity, people over here say that gatherings like these are a show of strength.
Global estimates say the community is now 10% of India's population. This decision is not just about same-sex marriage, but also about the path the country takes for equal rights. Arunaday Mukherjee, BBC News, Delhi.